record. Yeah, and I'm going to share my screen again. So thank you for joining me this evening. I am really excited to be sharing this new membership with you, Female and Fabulous. So basically, I'm going to spend about 30 minutes just explaining what the membership is all about. And then if you've got any questions or comments at the end, please feel free to ask. I will stop sharing before you ask any questions. Stop recording before you ask any questions. If I forget to stop recording, can somebody please remind me? Before we start, I thought it would be an idea to basically introduce myself. So I'm Yvonne Pritchard, and I'm a transformational mind and life coach. I'm a qualified NLP practitioner. So for those of you that don't know, NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming, and it is a bit of a mouthful. But basically, I help rewire and reprogram the brain. So all of those files that we've got filed away that are corrupt, where normally we would do Alt Control Delete on our computer, that's what I do with my clients' minds. And most of my clients, when they come to me, they are unhappy, they're a little bit lost, and some of them are actually quite desperate for my help. And what I do, I'm able to take them to a world where they're happy, they've got some clarity, they've got some focus, and actually they leave me really, really happy and positive. And I'm on a mission to make as many women as I can to be happy. So why a membership? For me, the membership is all about being able to help and support more women. With my one-to-one coaching and also my group coaching, I am limited to the amount of people that I can help. There is also a monetary problem sometimes for some of the women that do contact me. They really want to work with me. They really want my help, but it's just not affordable. And actually, with a membership, this is affordable to everybody. And that means that this is just open to everybody. I am also a big believer in supporting other women. I believe that when we support each other, it's where the magic happens. And I'm a massive advocate of supporting each other. And also, we can learn from each other. As part of this membership, you will have access to sort of 13 experts, as I call them, and they are experts. But actually, you are also experts. You've been through life, you've been through things, you've come out the other side, and you can share this with us as part of that membership. And it's just building this community of women that really support each other. And which I think is also really important, if you are part of a membership, there is accountability in that. So, we will hold each other accountable. And because we're holding each other accountable, we will achieve the goals that we set out to achieve. But why now? So I started my business 4 years ago in 2020, and this idea of a membership has always been in the back of my head, because I know that for me to help more women, it's the membership route that I need to go down. But, I've just been doing one-to-one coaching and enjoying it. Some of you will know that back in the summer, I broke my shoulder. I actually broke my shoulder quite badly. I broke 4 bones in my shoulder and I dislocated my shoulder. So I was on the sofa, couldn't do anything. But at the same time as this, 3 days after I had my operation where my shoulder was pinned back together, my husband got diagnosed with blood clots on the lungs. So he ended up in hospital. And then my cat, who was 8 months old at the time, she disappeared for 2 weeks. And it's just like, oh my God. And at the same time, I was trying to be a mum, a wife, not very good because I'm sitting on the sofa. My business, what do I do with that? All of these stuff, I was just juggling and juggling and juggling. And then I got COVID. It's like, seriously, what more is going to get thrown at me? And I got to the point where I could feel myself just slipping and slipping and slipping. And it's like, this isn't good. Some of you will know that I was diagnosed with depression about 7 years ago. I missed the early warning signs then, but actually I knew what they were now, and I knew that I had to do something. Yes, I'd been sat on the sofa for a month and a bit. I was still in pain. There was still lots of stuff going on, but I needed to get off that sofa. I'm really lucky in that I have access to all of these tools. I have access to my coaching techniques. I have access to exercises that I actually implemented to get me out of this hole and to get me from sitting on the sofa when there were days where I didn't wash, didn't clean my teeth, didn't take my tablets, to where I am today, where I am now presenting this to you. And I used my tools to get me from where I was to where I am today. It also gave me time to think and to focus. As part of working out what I needed to do, I went back to an exercise that I've come up with called Finding Your Sunshine. And as part of that exercise, it became really apparent to me that the membership is actually where my heart is. It's where I really want to focus my effort, because I do want to build this community of women who support each other, but actually build a community where you get to learn, you get to make positive changes, and we get to do it together. So it gave me time to think, but also this is a proven solution. I am walking, talking truth that actually, if you get coached, if you do the techniques, you follow the exercises, you can actually feel fabulous and amazing. You saw the testimonials at the beginning from my clients. They all feel amazing. I've used these tools and these techniques and this coaching with them over the last 4 years. So it's a proven solution, and that's really important to me. Also, I was extremely lucky when I'm sat on that sofa, not in a very good place. There were so many women that reached out to me with their support, with their love, with their advice. I realized that I have this amazing network of women who are experts in their own right. And that to me just lifted me. And it's like, my gosh, well, if this happens to me, just imagine if I can replicate this and build on this, how everybody else will feel. So I really do feel that now is the time to launch this membership. So what is the membership? So it's a membership community for women. It's a membership for women who, you don't need to be as battered as I was. You really don't. If you are feeling a little bit bruised and life has sort of, had taken a few knocks, then actually, yes, it can work for you, because it's worked for me. But also it's for women that feel unhappy. They feel a little bit unchallenged, a little bit stuck. They want more and they feel they deserve more, but maybe there's a little bit of guilt associated with that. When I, in my early 40s, not that long ago, this was me. It looked on the outside like I had everything. I had a lovely house, I had a husband, I had 2 kids, I had an amazing job, but I was really unhappy and I wanted more from life. And I really felt guilty that I felt this way, but every day to me was Groundhog Day, and every day felt the same. And it's like, if this is it, I'm not sure I want this. So I actually made the decision myself to change, and I did. But I changed by myself. I didn't have a membership to help me. I didn't have women around me to support me. And I did it, but actually it would have been a much nicer experience to have people sort of as cheerleaders cheerleading each other on. So yeah, for me, it's for women who just want to make change. This is really important. I do talk about this being a community. It is a community, but it's more than that. It's for women who want to make changes in their lives. It's not a let's sit around a Zoom call and have a cup of coffee and a chat. You will see in a minute what's involved in the membership. And it is, if you want to make change, this is where you want to be. It is a life-changing membership. So what are you going to get? So as a community, you will receive the following. you will receive an hour of life-changing coaching sessions via Zoom every month delivered by me. You will also receive a tip, technique, or exercise to add to your FAB, which is your fabulous action box. Once a month, a guest expert will join us and they will share with you their expertise to add to you feeling fabulous. There'll also be access to a private group. So again, we can share our wins. We can share, if we're struggling, we can just all share and build this community in between the meetings. Now, if you're sitting there and you're an introvert, you might be going, I'm not sharing anything. That's okay. You don't need to. But if you're an extrovert, a bit like me, you're like, oh yeah, I'm sharing everything. And you know what? What we share will probably resonate with the introverts. And as this group grows and as we get to know each other and as we form friendships, then I'm really hoping that people will feel comfortable in sharing their wins, their struggles, their successes, their advice, because again, it's all about helping each other. You will also be given a daily or weekly action template. I am a massive tick in the box fan. If I don't tick it in the box, then it doesn't really happen. So, and this action template really helped me go from not cleaning my teeth and taking my tablets to where I am today. And it can be, I'm still using it now. So it can be used for lots of different things. But it just means that you tick it off and therefore it's happened. And you will get support and guidance to help you achieve your goal. I'm not aware of any other membership where there are 13 experts at your disposal to help you, but actually there's all of you as well to help us achieve our goal. So what will happen in the life-changing coaching sessions? And this is where I'm going to talk to you about the making changes. So every month you will set a goal. And then you will break that goal down into actions. And that's where the tracking form will come in. You will complete that tracking form. And we will do that together in the session. I know that you're busy. So within this hour, we're going to be doing. I will then coach you on a different topic every month, and I will cover those in a second. And then we're going to have the doing section. So if I am coaching you on confidence, for example, in the doing section, we will do a technique, a tip, or an exercise around building your confidence. So you'd have done it in the session with me and you would have experienced it. And then you can add that to your FAB. And then whenever you need to pull it out and use it again, you can. So it's very much doing together. And I'm a big fan of doing stuff together. There's no point me talking at you for 30 minutes on different things and then you going away and never using it. So you're going to try it. There are some things you will love. There are some things that you won't like so much. And there are some things that you will put in your box and think, oh, I'm never using that, but you will. And actually, what I'm doing is by giving you these tips and techniques is I'm giving you the tools to empower you to change your life, not just whilst you're part of this membership. In fact, I hope you stay part of the membership forever, but actually you can use those tools, in the future. And then there'll be a question and answer session for anybody who wants to ask questions. If you would prefer to send me the question beforehand, then that's fine. I can read the question on your behalf, and then we can have a discussion as a group. So some of you might be sitting there right now going, well, that's great, Yvonne, but a goal every month, I don't even know where to start. And this is where the Wheel of Life comes in. So if you've seen the Wheel of Life before, you recognize this. If you haven't, it's a really, really simple exercise. So you have these quadrants, and what you do is you score each of the quadrants from 0 to 10. With 0 being in the middle and being rubbish, and 10 at the end being everything is fantastic. Now, if your life is in complete balance, when you put the dots in and you draw the circle, you will have a perfectly round wheel. I am yet to see a perfect wheel, probably because people who've got perfect wheels don't come and see me. But then what happens is you have a visual representation of where you need to start. And I always suggest that you start with a quadrant that scores the least. And then you ask yourself, what do I need to do to improve the score in this quadrant? However, I've also got a bonus for you. So in the second, I'll be talking to you about the pricing of this membership, but there is a super early bird. And as part of the super early bird, if you book between tomorrow, the 1st, and the 15th of December, you will qualify for the super early bird, and you will be offered 30 minutes of one-to-one coaching with me, where we will go through your wheel of life, and we will come up with your goal and your actions for the first month. So if you are thinking about joining, join within those 15 days, because this session will just set you up ready. And once you know how to use the wheel of life, you can use it by yourself month in, month out. So this is where we start. So what am I going to coach you on? There's quite a lot in here. What I've done is I have taken the main topics that I have coached women over the past 4 years. There are patterns, and I have the knowledge, the assets, the exercises, the tips, and the techniques to share with you. So I'm just going to pick a few of these. So in April, we're doing mindset, and we're going to be controlling your mind monkeys. So I've written here that mindset, it is the holy grail of change, and it really is. However, to change your mindset, you need to control your monkeys. And in April, I will show you, I'll tell you what your monkeys are, and then I will also show you how to control them. And once you can control them, I can guarantee it is a massive game changer. In October, you will see that we're doing overwhelm, and there is a shit list on there. Yes, this is a list of everything that is rubbish in your life. When we're overwhelmed, there is just so much going on that we just do not know where we start. And this is where the shit list comes in. And we will be writing the shit list together. Now, again, don't worry, I am not going to ask you to share it with us in the group, but we will do it together so that you start to write everything that is not good in your life. And then I'll also show you what you can do to basically reduce your shit list and to get over overwhelm. You will notice in, what month is it? May, that we're going to be doing confidence, and I'm going to hypnotize you. If you've never been hypnotized before, it's actually quite nice to experience. I am not going to make you act like chickens or anything ridiculous like that. It's going to be, I'm going to put you into trance, and I'm just going to hypnotize you and just make you feel a little bit more confident than you did when you first joined the session. So again, you know, if you haven't experienced it, you're going to experience something different. And I am a qualified hypnotherapist. So there's nothing here that I'm doing that I'm not qualified to do. So there's quite a lot here. And I will say to you, they have got months, but I may switch them around sort of depending on the feedback from the group and also sort of, you know, the questions that I am getting. But you are getting a lot of coaching within these topics. And it doesn't stop there, because as I have mentioned, there are 12 guest experts who will also be joining us. And these ladies are some of the ladies that really helped me when I wasn't in a great place. You know, they shared their expertise with me. They gave me ideas. They just picked me up. They sent me chocolates. They sent me flowers. You know, they were there for me. And what I want is, I want these ladies to give you a different where you're feeling fabulous. I will help with your mind. These ladies are going to basically help with the other bits. Well-being is so important, but when we talk about well-being, you know, we go, oh, I'll just have a bath and read a book. Well, that's great if it works for you. But for me, well-being is more about that. It's your oxygen. I am sure that most of you have been on a flight and you've heard the attendant say, please put on your own mask before you help somebody else. Why do they say this? They say this because you are no good dead. These experts are going to give you that boost of oxygen, that boost that you need to be the best version of yourself, to be fabulous, so that actually you can then look after everybody around you. And I cannot wait to hear what these ladies are going to share with us. But also what you've got here, you've got a bookend. So you've got me at the beginning of the month, and you've got these amazing ladies at the end of the month. So twice a month, you are going to get an injection of positivity, an injection of focus, and an injection of connection. And you will leave these sessions just feeling uplifted. But then you've also got the group in the middle. So in those weeks where you don't have us lifting you up, actually, you then have each other to lift you up and to bring us all up together so that we can achieve what we've set out to achieve. So dates. So the way that this is going to work is the first Monday of the month will be the life-changing coaching that I will give, except for January. So in January, the 1st of January is a Monday. So I don't think that you want to spend the first day of the year with me. So my plan was to start the membership on the 8th of January. When I told my husband this, he turned around and went, no, I don't think so. It's like, what do you mean you don't think so? Because you can't do it. Just don't ask any more questions. Okay. And so we'll do it the 4th then. No, you can't do the 4th either. Well, why not? Well, because you can't. 15th? Yeah, 15th works. So, you know, more curveballs coming my way. But if you get the early bird, or the super early bird, and we go through that one-to-one coaching together, there's 2 things you can do. You can start whenever you want to. If you want to start on the 1st of January, you can do so because you will have your goal and your actions. If you want to wait till the 15th, then you can do so. But what you can do is you can get rid of, 2023, you can, eat all the chocolates, drink all the wine, get the kids to school, get yourself to work, get the house sorted, in the knowledge that come January the 15th, you already have a plan of what you're going to do. So make sure you book the early bird. And then the guest experts, they will present on the 4th Thursday of the month, and their session will be 30 minutes. So it'll be 20 minutes of them sharing their expertise with you, and then 10 minutes of questions. Both sessions will be at 7 o'clock, and they'll be via Zoom. If you can't attend any of the sessions, I will be recording the coaching elements and sharing that with you. So you're not going to miss out on the coaching side of it. So pricing. So the early bird, so if you join from tomorrow to the 29th of February, you will pay £20 per calendar month until the end of December 2024. On the 1st of March, the early bird disappears and it goes up to standard pricing, and that will be £40 per month until December 2024. However, I keep talking about this super early bird. So if you join from tomorrow before the 15th of December, and there's a reason why it's the 15th, because I turn 50 on the 15th. Hence, I hope my husband is taking me somewhere nice, which is why I can't start the membership on the 8th. You will get the £20 per month early bird price until December, but you will also receive that 30-minute one-to-one action planning coaching session, which really is going to start you off in an amazing place. So I wanted to share this with you because sometimes it's quite difficult to get across, what you're actually getting. So I, in the past, have run group coaching, and as part of that group coaching, it's 4 sessions of an hour, and I cover 4 topics as part of that, and I charge £197. You are getting 12 topics. So I've taken that number and I've times it. So actually you are getting 12 hours of mind and life coaching, which would normally cost nearly £600. I haven't got a clue how much the guest experts charge. So all I've done is I've taken my price and halved it because they're doing half an hour. That's £300. And then the videos. So if somebody joins in April, they are not getting access to the videos from January, February, March. They would have to pay for them if they want them. And I'm charging £10 per video for that because you've already paid for it because you're funding members. So why should they get it for free? So that's, those videos are worth £120. Fab, do you know what? These fabs are worth way more than 120, but I just took £10 each because it's easy maths for me. So in total, you are getting a value of over £1,000 worth of coaching and assets, way over £1,000. And then if we divide that by 12, we're looking at close to £95 a month. And as you've seen already, you're not paying anywhere near that. Again, when I showed this to my husband, he said, well, that's a bit rubbish. You're not a very good business owner, are you? And it's like, well, actually, I am. Because when I go back to why I wanted to do this membership, I want this membership to be accessible to as many women as possible, because I want to help as many women as possible. And that's why I am keeping the price at a reasonable price so that people can afford it. But I just wanted to show you the value of what you're getting, which I think is pretty fabulous, if I say so myself. So why join? It's all about you. It is all about you investing in yourself, time and money. It's about you making positive changes. It's about you being part of this membership. It's about you being fabulous and happy. It's about time you put yourself first. And this is what this membership will help you do. You'll be coached by an NLP master coach. You will get bonus sessions from the experts, and you will get that support via the online group. You will take away your fab. This kit, honestly, I am so passionate about empowering people to make changes, but to enable them to make changes without having to come back to people like me. And this is what your fab will do for you. You're going to have so much in your toolkit that you can just dip in and out of it whenever you need it. You will have that monthly accountability because we're all in this together, me included. I will be taking part in this with you every month. I will set a goal. I will break them down to actions. You will be listening. I will be sharing in the group my successes, what I'm struggling with. I'm in this with you, and it's a do together program. So again, as part of the coaching, we'll be doing stuff together. I am a very open and honest host. So yes, I will be sharing things with you about me, but also I will be calling you out. If I think you're making excuses, if I think that maybe you are falling back into your bad habits, I will call you out. And I call them love punches, because they are given with love, and sometimes we need to hear them. And I can promise you, you will see results. And it is a community of like-minded women, of women who want to support each other, of women who want to inspire each other, of women that really want to be happy. And this is what we are growing here. You might be sitting there right now thinking, well, is this right for me? You know, I don't really want people to know I need this support. Well, actually, what support are you getting? You're joining a membership to make positive changes. But also, nothing will be shared outside of this group. There are group rules where we don't share. You know, what is done, what we share inside of the group stays inside of the group. But all you are doing is making positive changes in your life. You also might be thinking there going, I don't need to join the membership. I can do this all by myself. And if you are thinking that, ask yourself, is that what you really think, or is that your monkey? Because your monkey's job is to keep you safe, and change can be quite scary. So you might be finding that you're using excuses. If you are thinking this, think back to the last time that you decided that you were going to do something. Did you do it? Did you stick to it? Did you enjoy it? And would you recommend it? If you're sitting there going, not really, well, actually, it's probably your monkey just giving you excuses, because what you will get out of this membership is you will enjoy it. It will be fun. And I really hope that you will want to recommend this to others. You may be sitting there going, Yvonne, my problem is much bigger than this. And it might be, or you may think it is. If this is you, please get in touch, because we can have a chat. And if your problem is a little bit bigger, and maybe you did a little bit one-to-one coaching beforehand, we can do that. And then just do the membership. But normally the problem isn't as big as you think it is. If it is, I will tell you and I will be honest with you. There are certain things that we cannot do in a membership, but there are other things that we can. If I don't think your problem is that big, and I think that actually, yes, you can solve all of this in the membership, I will be honest with you. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Honesty is massive to me, and I will ensure that I am honest with you. But if you're not sure if it's right for you, give me a shout. I'm happy to have a chat. So, female and fabulous. This membership will teach you how to be fabulous. I hope you will feel excited and motivated. You will experience positive change, and you will have the tools to enable you to be happy. So come and be a founding member with me, and let's be fabulous together. So the next step, registration opens tomorrow. So I will send you the link to be part of the membership. As soon as you register, the first month's payment will be taken out of your account, so you are paying in advance. And once you have registered, I will send you your induction pack in the post. That's another reason to register early, to avoid the Christmas post. And you will be sent a link to book in for your one-to-one action coaching session. So tomorrow morning is when you will receive this in your inbox, so please look out for it. And yes, I cannot wait to get you all on board so that we can all be fabulous together. Are there any questions? So I'm just going to stop sharing, and I am going to